Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Glitched Velocity. I'm your host Wazahat, and today in this video I'm gonna show you how you can replace or change a specific color from an object with a new color using my new shader action for CopperCube 3D game engine. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing which we need to do is to download the extension or the action from my website. So open up your browser and go to www.neophyte.cf, which will bring up my website here, and click this assets button here, and then you can download this CopperCube shader action to swap specific color. Assuming that you already know how to install the extension to your computer, now move on to the next step. Open up your CopperCube editor. Let me just maximize it and delete the default skybox. I don't like it, so I always delete this default skybox. So now I'm gonna import a colorful texture. You can use whatever texture you want. I'm gonna use this colorful texture to make the video more easily understandable. So, and I'm gonna apply this texture to my cube mesh. So this is how the cube mesh looks so far. For example, now we want to change this green color to something else, or suppose if we want to change this yellow color, only the yellow color, not the whole cube mesh or not the whole texture color. So what we can do is we can use our shader or use my shader which I have created. So by going in behavior here, I'm going to attach a new behavior triggered by event when a key is pressed to something, and I'm going to use F as my key press, and then going to attach a new shader action by going into scripted action, then swap specific color of a scene node with a new color. Select this and select your cube mesh as the affecting node. And then we are going to leave the base material to 0 because we don't want our cube mesh to be transparent or semi-transparent. So we leave it on solid, which is 0. And we are going to affect all the materials because it has only one material. And then looseness is something which tells the shader that we are going to change how tight or how loose the color should be applied on the cube mesh or whatever your object is. And the color we want to change is green. So select the green color, and then we want to change it with something like, you can select whatever color you want, and I'm gonna select this, click OK again. And now if I test the application, let me just change the publishing settings to exclusive fixed sized and full screen. Use my desktop resolution for full screen. And if I press Ctrl F10 now to test the application, so this is how the cube mesh looks without any shader applied. And we want our green color to be changed when we press F. So if I press F now, then this green color should change to the supplied color with the supplied color of the action. So if I press F now, then you can see that it is now changed with the color we provided in the action. So that's how you can change the color of an object. But if I go closer here, then you can see this green outline around this color which we have changed. So how we can fix it? So we can fix it by going in here and we can increase the looseness of the color. For example, 150, or maybe, yep, 150 will be sufficient. So if I press Ctrl F10 now, and if I press F to change the color, and if I go closer, then it is still visible. So I can increase it a little bit more, for example 200. And then if I press OK, and if I press F now, then it is now completely changed. Yep. So there is no green color left on this cube. So this is how the looseness work, or you can say this is how you can swap the color. For example, if I want to swap the blue, so just change the green color to blue, and it will swap the color with this new color. And if I press Ctrl F10, if I press F, then it will change the blue only. So you can see here, it is changing the blue color only, and rest of the cube remains unchanged. So this is how you can swap the color. So I have also prepared an example demo, which I'm going to show you right now. So let me just close it and open my example demo by going in here, and then, sorry, I opened the wrong example or demo file. So I'm going to use this extended to copy.ccb, which will show you. So I have applied some initial shader to these villager nodes here, and we have a sheep here, which will change its color according to the villager, or with the, if it goes in proximity with the villager, and it should change the color according to the villager. So let me just show you by pressing Ctrl F10. So this is how our scene looks like. We have our sheep here, which is red in color right now, and we have this red villager here, green villager here, and some sort of pink villager here, and then blue. So if I move the shape to the green, then it should automatically change the collar of this sheep to green. So let me just move it. As soon as the sheep will get in the proximity, it changes its colors to green. And then if I move it here, then it should change into pink, and so on with the blue. So if I move it here, so this is something which you can use to create a real-time strategy game and team colors and something else. So you can see how it changes to red and then blue. So this is how you can use your shader action to change specific color of a texture with the new color provided in the action or supplied to the action. I hope you like this action, and I will provide the link to download this action in the description down below. If you liked my video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and that's it. Bye bye, peace out.